My apartment burned down on August 23, 2022. What I thought was meant to destroy me turned out to be the biggest blessing of my life. My addiction cost me a lot. I had lived most of the previous 15 years homeless or close to it. My children and I were in and out of shelters. Sometimes we stayed in our car with friends. Other times I would have an apartment, but it was always very shaky. When our home burned down, Powerhouse was there to help us. My daughter and I moved into the Women and Children's Center. I arrived scared. I lived in fear, especially the fear of death. My brain had me in the grave already, and I was making sure my daughter had important things to remember me by, because I was convinced I was going to die soon. That is not me anymore. Moving into the women's house changed how I see life, how I raise my child, how I plan my future. Here I saw other women thriving and healing and loving life. I decided I want that. I want to love life again, and that decision began to break the bondage of fear and allowed me to receive Jesus' freedom over my life. What I experienced at Powerhouse changes absolutely everything I can offer my daughter. Now I can be an active parent in her life. I can give her unconditional love. I can direct her towards healing and hope. I can be present to be fun and silly and adventurous. But the biggest thing I can offer her is the love of God. The more confident I have become in who I am and my boundaries, the easier it has become to connect with other people while upholding my own values. I'm kind of surprised, but the other residents will seek me out for help and advice. I have been thinking about this legacy that I want to leave with other residents. I try to lead by example. It's really important for me to leave behind hope and encouragement. I'm now enrolled in college, and the college success class is teaching me a lot about myself. I know I am a good listener, and I make people feel comfortable as they share their story. I want to work with people coming out of homelessness because I know my story can help others find the courage to change. I am no longer watching my life go by as a bystander. I am living life fully. My daughter is thriving and confident. We have never been as stable as we are today.